So when I decided I wanted to have a 5K weekend, I started planning, and that planning led to me having to confront some very uncomfortable truths. One, in order to get the work done that you want done, that you need done, you are going to have to sacrifice time and energy. Now, that is not lost on anyone. We all know this to be true, but sitting down and actually planning and seeing where that time goes and what's taken away, that was an eye-opener. And two, you have to plan. You have to plan. When you work a 9-to-5, when you have a family, you have social life, you have other responsibilities, you have to decide if the writing is a responsibility, and you can't care more for others and other things than you do for yourself. So you have to show up, and me showing up is me trying to log these 5K words. Now, I have been hitting about 2K every day, but like focusing on this being the weekend where all I do is focus on getting that 5K, no distractions. Seeing that laid out on paper was very different from jotting down a note in your phone or thinking it out loud. Oh, I want a 5K. Like, so some people don't need all of this, but for me personally, showing up for myself and my writing looks like buckling down, spending this weekend having my own writer's retreat and getting the work done. All right, so I'm done with my first sprint of the night, and I actually did pretty good. It looks like I hit 836 words, and it actually was a little bit more than that because I went through and changed a couple things in an earlier section, but won't be doing that again. This is strictly getting to 5K. So one thing that I did have to do, and it took a little bit of time for me, is there are 3 characters who are friends of one of the other characters, and their presence is important. They probably show up in another book somewhere, but whatever. Their presence is important, and I have all of their motivations and actions, all that stuff like in my head. I know why they're here, what purpose they serve, and like how they affect the story. But the one thing that I didn't nail down, which I kind of did, but not completely, was the look. What do they look like? What do they sound like? What is their hair? So the thing is, I had several different hairstyles, body types, accents, backstories, and it's almost like playing with a paper doll or Mr. Potato Head, where you're choosing what goes where. And funny enough, in my head, there is a certain look for this one character, a certain look for this character, and one for the other. And I have their names, but it was like constantly moving around. The only one who has a concrete, this is him, this is his name, this is what's happening, just really got that maybe like a week or so ago. So I had everyone in the story nailed down to a T except for these 3 characters. And so think of it like, I don't know, maybe like a washing machine just constantly going, and you just reach in and just pull some stuff out, and it's like, what? Well, this is now him. So it took me a little bit of time to like assign all of these attributes to each person, so that going forward, when describing them, you'll know who I'm talking about, and you'll get their voice, their inflection, the little, I don't know, tics they have or whatever else. But that, I didn't expect to spend a lot of time on that, because I'll go back and like flush a lot of this out in a second pass, but almost 1,000. So we're gonna see, get another sprint in. I'm getting a little tired. I'm actually getting hungry, but happy writing. So I did not meet my goal. So I didn't get those additional words logged, but that's okay. Today I plan on knocking out the rest. The thing is, I was tired. I was more tired than I realized. I had all these grand ideas of what I was going to do today, this morning specifically, before getting into my work in progress, but that did not happen. And I'm okay. You know, sometimes you just have to listen to your body. Plans don't always go like they're supposed to, but I still have enough hours in the day that I should be able to tackle this 5K. I'm still pretty tired and it's pretty late in the day, but we're going to knock this out. I do have a few errands I need to run. We'll get to that and hopefully end this vlog this weekend on top of the workout. Okay, y'all, so it's been a little while. I got a few more words logged, but I came across this guy's TikTok, and I forget his name, but I will add the video in here somewhere, and he pretty much broke down the math of writing, and it's so interesting. You know, we all have a plan, be you a pantser or a planner. We all have a plan. You sit down, you write, you look at your outline, or you just go off vibes or whatnot. But when he broke down the actual science of like, this is how many words per minute, and then that, you know, is X amount of words per hour, and that multiplied by the amount of the word, kind of whatnot. So I'm going to add his TikTok in, if there's no copyrighted music, I can't remember. Though he's not saying anything that I think we don't already know as far as planning, dedicating time, and all this other stuff. I think the way that it's presented is really good, and it's a good way to have someone look at a familiar thing in a new way. Yeah, so just let me know what you think about this equation. So I finished another sprint, and I actually ended up with 2,160. Couple with my words from last night brings me up to 2996. So I'll probably hit this 5K like before the night is through. I will come for you. You will be the one. Yeah, so I am almost at my goal, and it's late, but it's not really late. And considering that I did start late, had I have started earlier today, I probably would have surpassed 5K by now. I got about 2K left. I am hungry and have done no housework. I have done no laundry, no dishes, no cleaning. This writer's retreat is not turning out to be what I thought it was. So there's that. But I'm going to keep pushing through and see what happens. But yeah, on the road to 5K. Okay, so I went out to eat, ran some errands, was like moderately busy today. And did I update? I think I updated you on my word count. It was close to 3K. So I got 2K more to do tonight to knock it out to see if I get to this 5K. But all in all, like, getting that late start kind of messed me up in the long run, but it's about 10:30-ish. Or whatever. So we're going to see if we can round out these last 2,000 words. Funny enough, though, the last portion of the last portion that I wrote, I knew the direction I was going, but that guy's TikTok video that I'm sure I've linked it somewhere in there in his name or whatnot, it's not that well, I'll say it helped because I had a goal of what I wanted to happen, but taking his like mathematic method of plotting kind of helped me cut back because I'm long-winded when I'm writing, so I could have very well had like 8,000 words in this one section alone, and it's like, you don't need that. You don't need 8,000 words to tell the story of one scene. And so going back and checking over the stuff that he said against the notes that I have, like, really helped me get straight to the point of that scene. So I'm going to probably use that method, you know, throughout, whatever. So I'm tired, y'all. So we're gonna try to knock out these 2K words, try to knock out these 2K words and see what we come up with. And happy writing. All right, so that is the end of this weekend writing retreat, self-imposed retreat. Man, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but you live to write another day. You hear that, Craig? But no, I had a pretty good time, and writing is a muscle just like anything else. It has to be worked out constantly in order to get stronger. This is something that I knew, but for whatever reason, I allow these different things to pop up and distract me and put more distance between me and my work. And that is why I have to face those unsavory truths. So I'm just happy to be done and to have hit that goal. Because yes, I hit the 5K. I made the 5K. Oh, so my goal going forward is to log my time and energy and plan out my writing, make it that unbreakable habit, so then I'll never have to deal with that uncomfortable truth again. Now, I'm sure there'll be times we slip and slide and things happen, but for the most part, I want to be able to say, I'm writing, this is my time, and this is what I'll be doing. No excuses. I'm Rayne Coleman, and I write contemporary and romance stories, and this is my writer's journey. If you'd like to watch me as I stress, learn, and grow in this publishing arena, do so by subscribing and checking out one of these videos here. See you next time.